World Cup hosts have never lost the opening game of a tournament, and 12 minutes into the 2018 tournament, Russia were well on the way to keeping the tradition alive with a 5-0 victory over hapless Saudi Arabia. 2 goals from Denis Cheryshev, and 1 each from Yuri Gazinsky, Artem Dybar and starman Alexander Golovin secured a much-needed 3 points, and in the process helped the worst-ranked team in the tournament force a country to believe. Going into the opening game, Russia had failed to win any of the previous 7 fixtures, and they had been labeled the worst Russian team of all time. It may have only been Saudi Arabia who looked poor throughout, but it was a stunning performance for the hosts, and, in front of the watching Vladimir Putin, just what the doctor ordered. Uruguay and Egypt will be rubbing their hands with glee after witnessing some of the defending from the Asian side, who, in turn, will be worried now about conceding more than the 12 they let in during the 2002 World Cup. Russia face Mohamed Salah and co. next, and, emboldened by this rout, there is no reason for them to think qualification is beyond them. Here are 4 talking points from Russia's 5-0 victory over Saudi Arabia. Golovin lives up to the hype. Loading. No one in the Russia team touched the ball more than Golovin on Thursday. His 5 key passes was more than double anyone else on the pitch. With 5 crosses and 71.4% of his 35 passes completed, it was a midfield masterclass from the Juventus and Manchester United transfer target. For the opening goal, it was the 22-year-old who took the ball with his right foot and played a beautiful in-swinging cross, and Gazinsky headed Russia ahead in the 12th minute. It was exactly the same type of cross United fans have seen at Old Trafford from Paul Pogba, and they would have been drooling at his opening performance for the hosts. Dzyuba had been on the pitch for just 89 seconds when Golovin picked him out with another inch-perfect cross, this time from the right-hand side of the box. Saudi Arabia couldn't contain the CSKA star, and he would add the finishing touch deep in injury time with a dipping serving free kick which beat Abdullah Al-Mayouf in the Saudi net and capped a stunning performance from Russia and Golovin. It had been quoted the midfielder was worth €25 million before the opening game. That may have already doubled. He still has at least 2 games to play. Dzagoev a huge blow just 22 minutes into the first game. Russia, although 1-0 up, were dealt a huge blow, one which will be felt going into the next 2 group games. Hitting Saudi Arabia on the counter, CSKA Moscow attacker Dzagoev went down clutching his hamstring and had to be replaced. Although Dzagoev was only on the pitch a short time, the 27-year-old was turning the clock back to 2012 and showing why he was linked with some of Europe's big clubs. He is Russia's architect, the creator, and a number of dangerous attacks were built through the hosts' number 9. Against Egypt and Uruguay, his presence will be sorely missed if the injury is serious enough to keep him out for the rest of the tournament. In 58 games, Dzagoev has 9 goals and 8 assists for the hosts. Cheryshev came on and scored twice. Like him, the rest of the squad will have to step up in his absence. Cheryshev on top with 1 swipe of his left foot. Denis Cheryshev became the first substitute to score in the opening game of the World Cup. The 27-year-old only scored twice for Villarreal in 27 appearances in La Liga, but he finished with 2 against Saudi Arabia as the hosts picked up the perfect opening day victory. When Dzagoev was forced off, it was Cheryshev who took his place with Golovin moving inside. Coach Stanislav Cherchesov's hand was forced, but it was made to look like a masterstroke. Cheryshev's mixture of powerful running and skill to cut inside gave the Saudi defense a torrid evening. His sublime finish with the outside of his left foot in injury time was well-deserved, and a memorable way to kick-start the tournament. The substitute finished with just 36 touches, compared to Golovin's 66, but his 4 shots and 2 completed dribbles played a huge part in the win. No doubt it will soften the blow of the